Hello, and welcome back to Infectious Diseases in Focus. My name is Dr. Alberto. I am a physician and infectious disease specialist. In my last video, I covered the Legionnaires disease outbreak happening right now on Manhattan's Upper East Side, with 72 confirmed cases, 2 deaths, and a rapid response from the NYC Health Department. This involved testing and disinfection of cooling towers on more than 75 buildings. A lot of people who watched that video asked a very reasonable question. What exactly is a cooling tower and what can I actually do about this? Today's video is the answer. I want to explain how cooling towers work, why they can become a source of Legionella bacteria, what proper maintenance looks like, and most importantly, what you as a resident can do to protect yourself and your neighbors. Because this is not just a problem for building engineers, it is a public health issue that communities can actively influence. Let's start with the basics. Cooling towers are exactly what they sound like. They are towers that cool things down. Large buildings like offices, hospitals, hotels, and apartment complexes need to remove heat. They must remove heat from their air conditioning and refrigeration systems. Cooling towers do this job. Think of them as giant radiators for skyscrapers. Here's how they work. Warm water from the building's cooling system flows into the top of the tower. As it falls through the tower, some of it evaporates. And that evaporation carries heat away, cooling the remaining water. A fan helps move air through the tower to speed the process. The cooled water is then recirculated back into the building system. The byproduct of that evaporation is a fine mist. Water droplets get released into the surrounding air. This is normal and expected. On a humid day in summer, you've almost certainly walked past a building releasing this mist without thinking anything of it. Most of the time, it is completely harmless. But the mist becomes a problem when the water inside the cooling tower is contaminated with Legionella bacteria. Legionella bacteria are naturally present in freshwater environments like lakes, rivers, and streams. At low concentrations, they pose little risk. The problem begins when they find their way into the warm water of a cooling tower and find conditions that allow them to multiply rapidly. Legionella thrives in warm water, specifically between 77 and 113 degrees Fahrenheit, or 25 to 45 degrees Celsius. That temperature range is unfortunately common in cooling tower water during hot summer months. But temperature alone isn't enough for Legionella to become dangerous. The bacteria need a place to hide and multiply. They do this in biofilm, a protective slime layer that forms on surfaces inside pipes, tanks, and towers. When water sits long enough for organic material and minerals to accumulate, scale, rust, and sediment give Legionella a protected environment, where chemical disinfectants have trouble reaching them. Once established in a biofilm, Legionella can multiply to levels high enough to cause illness. When the cooling tower then releases its mist, it carries the bacteria out into the air. People who inhale sufficient quantities of that contaminated mist can develop Legionnaires disease, a serious form of pneumonia. So what does it take to keep a cooling tower safe? The answer is systematic, regular maintenance. This is not optional. It is a legal requirement in New York City and many other jurisdictions, and it works when it's done properly. Here is what responsible cooling tower management looks like. Regular water testing to detect Legionella before it reaches dangerous levels. Biocide treatment on a consistent schedule to prevent bacterial growth. Physical cleaning, draining, and scrubbing the tower at least twice a year. Biofilm and scale removal to eliminate the environments where bacteria hide. Drift eliminators to capture water droplets before they leave the tower. Detailed record keeping and documenting all maintenance and testing results. Modern systems can also incorporate ultraviolet light disinfection or ozone treatment, making it much harder for bacteria to establish and persist. But here is the reality. All of this costs money and takes effort, and some building owners cut corners until someone gets sick. Past outbreaks like the South Bronx in 2015 and Harlem in 2025 all share a common thread: cooling tower maintenance that was inadequate. Now, here's where you come in. You don't need to be an engineer to play a role in keeping your building safe. Residents have more leverage than most people realize. In past outbreaks, concerned tenants pushed for transparency and fast action. Here is what you can actually do. Ask your building management directly when the tower was last tested and cleaned. A hesitant or evasive answer is itself informative. Request maintenance records. In many cities, owners are legally required to show them. Talk to your neighbors. Individual requests are easy to ignore, but coordinated requests from a tenant association are much harder to dismiss. Note and report unusual mist blowing toward windows or air intakes. Support stronger regulations. Advocacy for mandatory third-party inspections makes a difference. Legionnaires' disease outbreaks are not inevitable, they are preventable. Residents who stay informed make outbreaks much less likely to occur. Cooling towers are not the enemy. They are essential infrastructure that keeps millions of people comfortable. But like any system that moves water, they require diligent maintenance to stay safe. When building owners maintain them properly and when residents stay informed, the risk of Legionella outbreaks drops dramatically. Everyone breathes easier, literally. If you found this video useful, share it with the people in your building. Ask your superintendent when the cooling tower was last tested. It is a simple question and the answer might surprise you. And leave me a comment. Have you ever asked about your building's maintenance? I would genuinely like to know. Thank you for watching. Stay curious, ask questions, and stay safe.